first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this dough girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Kajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hey, Mark, what day is it? It's a hump day. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And we are currently at 50 degrees. I'm so excited, but it's supposed to rain all day long. Then it's going to get back in the 20s. Anywho, person in the chat today was Flip Flops and Lollipops. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Regina, it's cold. Yeah, it's going to get cold tonight here. Carol, and by the way, y'all, Carol is back home. She made it home yesterday from the hospital. Welcome home. Good to see you. How you doing this morning? Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Richard, hello, good morning, and welcome. I don't know. I just need to confirm that it's you before I give you a wrench on this channel because you got too many channels. I don't know. I don't know. I just have a good feeling about something. I'm not sure. Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome. I don't know. You know, you got another new channel this past weekend. You and I need to talk. Little Debbie, hope you had a great birthday. I noticed in the chat you had carrot cake and Butterfinger ice cream. Boy, I bet that was a good combination. Tell them the dough girl sent you. Let them have it with no problem. That's right. If you look right above my head, that's where the hands and the hearts are, right there. Right there. As you saw, I made a thumbnail of it too. I love it so much. Yes, had a birthday yesterday. Speaking of birthdays, today is Bill Sodgrass's birthday today. Mara, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Cracking that again. Yes, right. Cracking it up. Waking everybody up. Yep. Meg, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Sunny here in Wisconsin. Cool. Yes, it is, Mark. You right about that. What's up, Tooch? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And yes, it is hump day. Don't forget, today at 1 o'clock, we do have our hump day auction. That's going to be at 1 o'clock. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. Hump day raining 99. Yeah, we're going to have 100% chance of rain today. Now, what's interesting, I forgot to turn the GoPro off. I just went off by itself. It's supposed to snow this tomorrow morning, or tonight, between tonight and tomorrow morning. The weather, I tell you. All right, today's calendar events are as follows. Bill Sodgrass's birthday is today, so if you see him anywhere in any chats, tell him happy birthday. And then at 9 o'clock, you have Bearded Picker Scott going live. And then at 10 o'clock, you have Claudia's Vintage with coffee, chat, and small sale. At 10 o'clock, you also have Stacy Made Catitude, Crafter's Retreat. At 10:30, you have the East Coast Resellers Live Show. At 11 o'clock, you have the Buddha Chick Rita doing First Things First, which is her daily devotions and her Bible study. And then 11 o'clock, you have Janine. 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his ship show. Today at 12 o'clock is Crazy May Stash doing the unboxing of the stash. Also at 12 o'clock is Maria, California Thrifter, doing her auction. Then at 1 o'clock, we have the Hump Day auction. Then at 3 o'clock, Rita comes right back on with the snack sale. That's the Buddha Chick. At 4:30, you have 4 o'clock, you have Sandy and Otto with Jeannie's. I'm sorry. It's Sandy and Otto with Jeannie's. And then at 4 o'clock, you have Creations by D with Friends. At 5 o'clock is Nails Jamie B doing her live auction sale. Then at 6 o'clock, you have Lisa's New Adventures. At 6 o'clock, you also have Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. And then at 6:30, it's Auctions with Friends, and today it's on Nana Tink's channel. And then at 6:30, it's Revive It Sisters. And I believe she said, I think it's today that, Tooch, are you on there today? I think that's what she said when she sent me a message. And I usually don't put who's the guest on y'all shows. So if you send me a message, I'm not going to change every week of who your guests are. So please don't waste your time because I don't do it. If I remember, I'll say it. Yep. Okay. Roy Horizon Pigs does a solo sale today at 7. At 8 o'clock is Scooter Renee running on a Wednesday auction. 8:15 is Sailor Stacker. Don't forget, Sailor Stacker does a live show giveaway at night at 8:15. But make sure you watch for his video this morning. Every Wednesday morning, he drops a video in the morning. You have to make comments on that video, but you have to be in the chat when he goes live at 8:15 to be eligible to win the giveaways for the 8:15 show. So if you see his videos, make comments, and then make sure you're in the show tonight at 8:15 when he starts. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls Margie going live. And if you did not hear your channel name and you have a special event, please make sure to let me know by going into the comment section of the community tab. Leave me that comment, and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Jennifer, hello, good morning, welcome. It seems like Tuesday for some reason. It's definitely Wednesday. Let's see. Carol, how are you feeling? I'm getting better. She's back home. Yep, she did make it home. Busy day. Yeah, you do. I thought I was growing at a nice rate until I see your subtotal in the morning, Johnny, to show me how freaking slow I am. Way to go kicking that. I need to step it up. Actually, this past weekend, I noticed 2 of my how-to videos have been steadily going over 9,000 views on one. This past Sunday, I think it was, it hit 10,000 views. And then another video hit over 6,000 views just in this last weekend. And if I go to my main page, in the last 48 hours, that same video that hit 10,000 this weekend hit another 7,600 views on the last 48 hours. And the one about using your eBay app to scan on your phone, the one that's gone the most right now is making drafts on your eBay for your eBay store on your phone. to do your drafts. And the second was eBay app to scan for your items when sourcing. That one reached almost 3,000 views again in the last 48 hours. Those two videos alone have been doing really well in the last week. Well, I want to say since Friday when this started with those two videos. So yeah, that's what's been going on. What's up, bro? It's Wednesday and I have an unenveloping, which I normally don't do. Because you only do it on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So you're going to sneak one in today for us. Special video from Joe Mouse Creations. She schedules has changed and her new schedule is on my description. Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't tell me anything, so I don't know. 34.6. Yes, it's 34,682 now. Wait a minute. It was only 30 something yesterday. Holy crap. I hit 10,666 subscribers in the last 28 days, so in the last month. Wow. And I haven't been keeping up with that lately because I've been so busy getting things listed, packing, pulling, getting ready for auctions, that kind of stuff, getting things in my antique boots. I haven't really been paying attention to it. But I have this weekend when I was in there Monday because somebody made a comment. I think it was Mark. I'm getting those kind of views, but converting them into shorts hasn't been what your have been. No, but I do plan on doing that. I just haven't had the time to do all these videos. I do have some to do though. I got to put them out. Got to take them out and put them out. Again, today with being hump day, again, we usually do anything, whatever Wednesday. Some of y'all have been sending me some links to things that sold for Friday. Thank y'all very much. I'm looking forward to sharing that on Friday. So remember, if you have any video, any sales that has sold in the last week or two, and you would like to share for Friday's show, would you buy it or would you leave it? Please make sure to send me those links as soon as possible. But make sure they're no later than Friday morning, because like this morning, I was up at 12:32 this morning, and I've been up working ever since. So please make sure you do send me the link, and in the email, make sure you leave me how much you paid for it, where did you get it, and that kind of stuff, so we can share that on Friday. I'm looking forward to seeing the ones that I have already in the email. Also, if you are a member, the next 3 months, I do have openings for the March 5th, which is every first Tuesday of each month. I do have 4 slots left from 4 o'clock on. So if you want a slot, please make sure to email me and then make sure you give me 2 time slots that you might want, because it is going to be first come, first serve. And then I'll reply back to your email. I only have 4 spots left for this coming Tuesday, March the 5th. And then on April the 2nd, again, I only have 4 slots left there. And then I've got some good amount on the May the 7th. So if you are a member and you would like to be on the showcase auction of the rapid fire round, please make sure to email me. Also, this is a major announcement, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that today for this reason. If you would like to be a guest, you don't have to be a member on the Hump Day auction. Please make sure to email me with a couple of Wednesday dates that you are available starting today. Actually, starting March, the first Wednesday in March. Yeah, by March 6th. So I need to know by March the 2nd, no later than this Saturday, because I do all my thumbnails on Saturday, so I can put your information in the description bar. Starting May the 6th, I need more guests. I'm going to start pushing for 2 guests per show. And we'll make an announcement today at the Hump Day auction and why. More details to come. But as of right now, I do have a few doubles already. But it's something that's going to be happening pretty soon that we're going to share that today. But so March, I have 1. The only dates I have left is I have 1 opening on the 6th of March. And I have 2 openings on the March the 27th. Those are the 2 dates I have right now. And if you would like to be part of the show, please make sure to email me so I can make sure you're on there. If you've never done a show before, it is very important you do meet me in the back rooms after the shows are over, especially on Thursday and Friday would be the best 2 days. Because today I don't really stay on too long, but I do stay on as long as I can on Wednesdays, because we do have the Hump Day auction at 1. But I do make time on Wednesdays for that. So if you want to be on March the 6th, I have 1 spot left. And on March the 27th, I have 2 spots left because the person who was already on there canceled due to doctor's appointments. So now I got 2 spots available for the 27th. And then again, April the 3rd, I do have another spot there as well. Also, if you sell on eBay and you have an eBay store, do not forget, we already on 1 more day left. This is the leap year. So tomorrow is the 29th. We got 1 more month and 1 day. So if you have a coupon that you use or get on your eBay store, it's getting to that public service announcement time again. Don't forget to use it before you lose it. Because if you don't use it by the end of March, it's gone. So you got a month and a day left, because don't forget today, this month, it's not the last day of the month. Tomorrow is, because we have 29 days this month. So that is what I want to talk about, and make sure that if you have not done any auctions before and you want to be part of this, it is very important, because I will not have you on the shows unless you spend some time with me after the shows to work with you with your camera, your mic, your setup, go over some do's and don'ts and that kind of thing. Until I start the series on the auctions. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And I need to move my chat here because it is flying. Let's see here. I was right there. Teresa, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. When I don't get up at 7:45 cats. Oh, yeah, I was up at 12:32 this morning. And I'm in it. Huawei, hello, good morning and welcome. And Colleen, hello, good morning and welcome. I would like to, again, Richard, you need to come on after the shows. I need to speak with you on things, get you set up. Yeah, I would love to have you on, but I can't let anybody who's never done it before. So it's definitely important that you do get that time with me. So we'll make sure we go over some things that you need to do and get ready for it. The things that I want to teach people on what to do and how to do it, so where you don't really have a bad show. And then I never have a bad show. But Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Communication is the must when it comes to that with me. Michael, thank you very much for giving that gift. And who did it get? Who got it? Who got it? Cheryl got the membership from Michael. Thank you very much, Michael. Greatly appreciate it. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it, Michael. This is for you. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. And Cheryl, this is for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michael. And congratulations, Cheryl. All right, let's get back into the chat. Let's see here. Also, don't forget our feature channel of the week I do every Friday morning. And this week it is Michael Angry Otter Comics. A bad show every week. Well, whatever you're going for, Mark. What is the way to get to the back of the show? I tried many a times and no luck. I'm not sure what's going on, Richard, because I put the link in the chat. You have to open it up. When you click the link, it should automatically take you to me where you have to make sure your camera's turned on so it can acknowledge you have a camera. If you're on a device that don't have a camera, it's not going to work. And then you have to make sure your mic is accessible. Those 2 things you have to do before, and then once you have those 2 things on, it should let you in with no problem. I'm not understanding why you are having that problem. You can do it on your phone. There should be no problem. I'm not understanding why. What is the way? Yeah, that's no luck. I don't know, Richard. I'm not sure why. And you should be able to do it on your phone with no problem. Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. I'm not sure. When I put the link in the chat, remember, the morning show link that I put at the top, that's the link to come on in after the show or during the show. But during the show, it's mainly for you to come in and promote your channel. At the end of the show, it stays up there, so you can just click the link and it should open it, but you got to make sure you click it, open it, and it's going to open in another page, by the way. It's not going to open automatically, so it's going to open it in another page. So if you're on your phone, you got to make sure it opens up to that page. So you have to make sure you check that page. Because it doesn't stay on, when you click on it, it's not on a phone, it's going to make it open in another page. just like it would on a computer. It'll open it on another page. So if you're having trouble on your phone, you may want to try your computer, laptop, tablet, something like that. I don't know. Everybody else has been coming on with no problem, so I'm not sure why you're having that issue. I guess I'll have to be on the phone with you when I try to send you a link. But I'm not sure why. So if anybody has any questions or interest topics that you would like to chat about dealing with reselling, please feel free to ask away in the chat. What was interesting yesterday, I had an offer come in on Posh. I love the way Posh does their the way of doing offers. Someone sent me an offer and I accepted it. Well, evidently their payment didn't go through, and it is an automatic pay immediately. So that's what I like about it, first of all. But evidently they must have had an issue with their device, their payment plan, or whatever payment they were using yesterday, because I kept getting a notification that they only had like so many hours left. The offer didn't go through. Something was wrong with their payment. The payment didn't go through. And 9 times out of 10 it has something to do with either the credit card they have on file or checking account they have on file or whatever. And usually you got to use a debit card. And so what I liked about it was, even though I accepted the offer, the item was still for sale on my page because they didn't pay for it. I love it. Yeah, you can try now, Richard. But again, I'm not Richard. Listen to me, please. Because I'm not 100% sure that this is you. Again, you're talking in the chat like you may be, but I just don't want to bring you on right now. It'll be probably after the show, because anybody who's in my chat, like you just started this channel, you can say you're me, but I'm my brother, but I'm not sure. And it's anybody who's gray in my chat that I don't turn blue yet. That's why I want people to come on after the show if you've never been on before, because I just want you to make sure you have your camera on so I can verify that it's you. So you want to try right now, you're more than welcome to. But I will need to make sure your camera is on so I can verify that it is you. That's what I do every show. For those who know, I went through this over 2 years ago, and I don't let it happen. So yeah, you can try, but I need to make sure your camera's on so I can verify that it's you, because I know what you look like. So yeah. Hit the bins after work, listed what I found, within an hour sold it. What? That is awesome. So yeah, anytime somebody comes on, you got to make sure your camera's on. I got a storage unit one time because the tenant forgot to update her debit card information. Okay. So yeah, you can come on, but you got to make sure your camera's on. That is very important. I got to put a name with a face. But again, you can come on, but just make sure your camera's on. So other than that, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about with Posh, because that's a great thing when their payment didn't go through. And then when I went to look at it yesterday, this was early yesterday morning, because I was up yesterday at 2:21 yesterday, and I started doing that, and I saw the offer and I accepted it. And yeah, it was still available in my store, so I love it. I don't know who it made it okay. Made what okay? Oh, the DVD. And then today I got my listings done this morning. I got 11 items on eBay and 7 on Posh this morning. So yeah, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask away in the chat. I heard that some people were having some issues and glitches with eBay the last couple of days. Has anybody had any glitches happening with your listings? I haven't had any problems that I know of. I was listing every day this week already, and I haven't had any problems. I had a Jack Johnson try to get into my live in the back room. I wasn't showing his face. Yes, I remember that story. Yeah. They had issues with an item. Who was it? He just put out a video yesterday, I think it was, or early. He did a video on, he was having some items that were pulled from eBay for him not to sell again. And he turned around and he does twice a week where he does his listings and sell similar. And those items were relisted. His numbers were off when he went to do that. He does that twice a week. And evidently his numbers were not, because I always, when I do sell similar, I look at my numbers. Like right now I have 2,062 2,062 listings. So I always write that number down. And then I write down how many number of items I'm ending, subtract it from that number, and that should be the number that I get when I end them. And then I'll go back and make sure when I relist them, that it's the same number. Well, his numbers were never the same. The Auction Professor just did another video on that, so definitely go check that video out. And he talked about how to take care of that. So definitely check that out. Let's see here. And also they were having issues with listings where the listings were put up and then they went to do something when they wasn't in their inventory no more. So be on the lookout for those type of issues. That's what he was talking about. Did you ever have problems with PayPal payments, refund, or charges before, or how you fix this? Did you ever have a problem with PayPal payments, refunded, or charged before? If you're just starting, I'm gonna mention this real quick when it comes to PayPal, because I know you're just starting out. When you're first starting out on reselling, they still do this to this day, and they did this when I first started. And I had a question about it, so I called them. When you first start, whether it's on PayPal, eBay, or any of the platforms, especially with PayPal, what they do is they hold your funds until you reach $1,000 in sales or 100 sales, whatever comes first. When they say that, meaning that the transactions had went through, the package was delivered, and you uploaded a tracking number in that invoice once you packaged and put a label on it. So there is a holding time slot for your money to be available after a certain amount of time, and making sure that that item was delivered. Then once they're delivered, either they will release it within 3 days from that day, or the customer that you send the package to has to release the funds. If they have released the funds because you're new, they have that ability, and they will do it until you get known and using more on PayPal. Has anyone had that problem also? Refunds, again, refunds, I don't do refunds unless I have to. And if there's a mistake, you can also end it and end that invoice and then start a new one or edit it. I mean, really, when are they not glitching eBay? Yep. That's true. Yeah, they did it on one of his shows, but it was after the show. Let's see. I have been having an issue for 3 months when my sold items are not auto-ending with purchases. I've been hearing that too. I have manually got in and end the listing sold. Wow. Yeah, I do keep track of that. So yeah, if that's what you're talking about, and they may not be releasing your money right away, is because of those things. You're new. They got to make sure that the items are being shipped, because there's so much scams going on. They just want to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure you upload the tracking number. Make sure that it has been delivered, and then they will refund you money. Now, once you hit $1,000 in sales, or 100 sales, or 100 transactions, or $1,000 in invoicing, once all those are complete, you will probably not have that again, unless it's someone else who's new buying from you, and then they're gonna have to wait. So yeah, they have to verify that it's you first of all. So let's see, that must be for folks who have stores. I've never had an issue with listings not ending after they are shipped. I haven't either. Michael, what kind of store level you have? Is it the basics? Because I know with mine end, I haven't had any issues with that. They must be having a folks. Yeah, I have a store level. I have the second to highest, and I've never had a problem. So I'm not sure what level you have on the store. I know Robert, I think, has the lowest that he doesn't pay, I think. Because I think the lowest you can get is like $5 or something like that. All right, Michael says he does not have a store right now. But when I did, I have a store. I did not have that problem. Did not have, yeah. So it must be when yeah, it's got to be. Because my store, I have not had that problem. But I do check and make sure every time I sell something and making sure that the amount that I have left available, especially if it's multiples, like the stuff that sold today, I sold 3 of the same item, and that was the last of the 3. But I want to make sure that it showed the last of the 3 on my listing, because that was it. Because I bought 20 of those items, and the last 3 just sold. So yeah. Let's see here. Oh, only issues I had with a counter offer not showing as sold. Okay. With that, it's a new feature that's coming out, a little Debbie, that's been rolled out. Anytime you only have the issue with a counter offer. Anytime we send an offer to someone, if they don't pay it, it'll still be available for someone else to buy it until they pay for the item. They just recently started doing that and pushing that out more. So say, for example, they send you an offer and you accept, they should be paying immediately. But if you counter offer, you send an offer right now, what's happening is if they do not pay right away and they accept it, it can still be available for someone else to purchase it at the full asking price, which I like. Yeah. So they are allowing others to see that until it's paid, just like Posh has always done, which I didn't know until recently. Who is on the Hump Day auction today? We have, I got to go look at my calendar. I think there's 2 of them. I think it's Tooch. No, it can't be Tooch. It is Tooch. You're going to be a busy man today. Today it's Tooch and Yarnigan. I thought it was those 2. I just realized, Tooch, you can be right after mine. You're going straight to, well, they're going at 6:30. So you'll have a small break in between. You're going to be busy. Today's Tooch and Yarnigan. I should have remembered because I sent the email Saturday. Duh. But yeah, they definitely are starting to do that now, where if they don't pay immediately, it can still be available for sale for someone else to purchase. I've had that happen once. Sent an offer, they didn't pay, and then I wound up selling it for full asking price, and I like that. That was pretty interesting. Mark and Mike, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, that can happen. That's just, I love that feature now. But I know Posh is doing it because it happened to me yesterday. And I wanted to make sure that was, if it was still listed on my page, on my Posh closet. I like that. So evidently they just started doing it. Now I know the last couple of offers I've sent, when they accepted, they paid, but I haven't had it yet where somebody didn't pay yet. But I heard from others who are having that, where the item's still available in their store, even though they sent the offer and it wasn't paid yet. They didn't pay for it. All right, there is all the links for Jennifer, as which she always puts our links in the chat. And again, she never drops her own. And here's the link for the StreamYard. My day is complete. Market. Oh, Lord Jesus. Michelle, hello. Good morning and welcome. Yes. Hey, it is your bro on Michelle's. Hey, it's you on Michelle's YouTube channel. Richie, what are you trying to do to me? Confuse me? That ain't gonna work. I know it doesn't matter what channel you're on. You still gotta have your camera on. I still gotta verify that it's you. You and I had that conversation on why I do that. My very first video on this channel, when I got my channel, when I started this channel, the very next day when my channel got taken down, I don't care if I know you or not. If you come in a chat and like that, I got to verify that it's you. So if you do come on, you got to make sure the camera's working. And that's just what I'm protecting myself and my channel and my hard work that I put into this channel. So I hope you understand, Richard. But if you do come on, the link is at the top of the chat. Please make sure your camera's on, because I will not allow you to come on unless you do. Even if you're on your own channel, Richard, either way, no matter which one you come on, I still need to make sure your camera's on. And a lot of y'all know why. I know I talked to you about that too. So I had a large pile of bicycles that I have gathered from the last few years. I gave it away yesterday. Chuck was climbing on the piles and easily hopped. Oh, okay. So it was like his little ladder to get over the fence. Okay. Yeah, you got to watch that sometimes. Them cats are smart. Mine uses in the bathroom. I catch her in the sink a lot, curled up in the sink. And she can't jump directly onto the counter. So she literally goes on, jumps onto the toilet, and then jumps onto the counter, into the sink. Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Why the heck? Wait, what? All right, let me open this on the link and see what happens. Yep, it's opening on my end. Let's see. My heart flutters when I see you, Mark. What the heck? That link isn't working on here. Okay, Richard, I've just texted you. I'll just text you phone instead. Again, it doesn't matter what channel you're on, as the device you're on, you should be able to open that link. Anybody can come on. I don't understand what you're having that issue with, Richard. Yes, they do. That they do. All right, so Little Debbie says the link is working. Thank you. Estrogen shots are sometimes given unnecessarily. I missed a comment somewhere. Thank you, Little Debbie. He can text me because I don't answer phones during the live show. Come on, Mark. Good morning, Vonnie. How are you doing this morning? What email do I send for the sales I have for Friday? This one. Cajun Roots Reseller. Hold on. Cajun Roots Reseller at gmail.com. All right, there you go. There's my email right there in the chat. Link works. I just clicked on it. Thank y'all so much. I'm not understanding, but guess what? I know it's working because somebody else just came in the back room, y'all. It's none other than Carol. Are you sitting down? I know, Mark. That's why I'm saying that. Things you have to connect with your tube or you have to. That's right. You got to connect your. I'm glad you said that, Jennifer. It's Mark from 2 Guys Vintage and Resell. Okay, Richard, Carol, stop trying for a minute. When you go to the link, let me get to my Facebook page. My hold on, let me open StreamYard on another device. I can tell you didn't watch part 1 and part 2, Richard. I have part 1 and 2 on how to get on StreamYard and work it with Facebook, YouTube. And this is probably what happened. And thank you for pointing that out, Jennifer, because I think that's what it is. Once you click the link, you need to go to StreamYard first and make sure you connect your YouTube channel to StreamYard. It's not recognizing you probably on YouTube. So what you got to do is right here where it says destination, you got to click destination and add your YouTube channel to it. You got to click and link your YouTube channel to StreamYard for it to work. That may be what's happening. Well, it doesn't matter what I ask. It's a matter of him not being able to get on StreamYard. He's having an issue with coming on a StreamYard with the link. Yeah, make sure you link your YouTube channel to the StreamYard. Now make sure whatever channel you on is the channel you used to come on with, because that's how you're gonna link it. So whether it's your music channel, this channel that you just started, my opinion is you should do it on the channel you're on. If this is gonna be your reselling channel, then yeah, you can do that, but link that channel. I'm not sure what's going on. Yep, that's exactly it. I put StreamYard app on iPhone, but it's okay. So did you link your YouTube channel to it? You got to link your YouTube channel to it. All right, Mark, how are you doing today?
You know what? I'm doing okay.
So
I woke up breathing. I'd say that's a good day.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going back to it. Okay. So for those who don't know, Mark, I know everybody in the chat should know Mark and Carol. Calm down. Calm down, Carol. You got your
baby.
insulator in, or your what you call that thing for your breathing? So Mark, what do you have going on in your chat? Hello, Jamie. Welcome.
Well, hi everybody. Two old guys vintage and resale here. This is Mark. Oh, Carol. All right, Jennifer. Hey, Hetty.
All right, Jennifer. Hope everything goes well.
Yep. Absolutely. I'm getting ready for this weekend when I'm going to have Cajun Roots Reseller Johnny as our special guest on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale at 4 p.m.
Yep.
Sunday.
I already got stuff ready for the show.
We are also going to have Dawn Southern Finds and Teresa Yarn again. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be part of Johnny's rapid fire round. And the fall on the 10th, this is going to be so much fun. We have Patrick, Glams, and a newbie. He's called Pee-wee's Treasures.
We finally get to meet Pee-wee Treasures.
Yes.
Awesome. I know he's already back in the chat.
I know. I'm really excited about meeting him. He's going to be on the 10th. And then the 12th, we're going to have Janitza and I are going to do the Friends Selling with Friends on Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell channel. That starts at 1 p.m. Eastern and goes till approximately 7 p.m. Eastern on the 12th. So please come in, like, subscribe, just enjoy. We have such a blast doing this. We get we get new resellers that haven't tried it before, and it's a whole lot of fun.
One of the things I have to say, between you and Ella, y'all also have been doing a lot with new resellers that are wanting to get started. And I really think that that's a great thing for us to kind of take them under our wing, especially if they're new and they feel comfortable with that channel, whoever it is. Because again, anytime somebody starts out new and doesn't know what's going on, we get to take that time with you, teach you, show you the ropes, and then help you succeed. And that's what you and Ella have been doing too as well.
And look at who helped us, Johnny.
Where's the mannequin? Mara wants to know.
Do what?
Mara wants to know, where's the mannequin? It walked away?
No. She's over there in the corner.
Aw. Good morning, Norma. And I'm glad I was able to teach. I love teaching, and I love the idea that others are teaching others that are coming into the community. And that's what I like.
You have been an amazing role model, if I haven't said that before.
Thank you.
I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have your love and support. and I do mean that.
And
So
I look at that every time I even see the word yet in the chat and somebody's wanting to get started and learn, I am willing to teach. But I also like the idea that, because I know that's you, Ella, Janides, no, not Janides, Rita, because she's been starting that kind of thing with new people on one of her shows. Who else? I think Deborah does it too as well. So yeah, I love it. I love it. What is her name?
her name is Betty Louise.
Look at Mark being Barry White voice. Irene, hello, good morning, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Tooch, you're wrong.
I love it. I am a little better. Awesome, Carol. And so yeah, especially if anybody wants to learn and wants to give it a try, that's the best way to do. Go with somebody who can teach you, show you the ropes, teach you how it's done. And again, you can always make it your own way. But if you try to do the basics, you'll be fine. And that's one of the things we do. We teach you the basics. And that's what I love.
And be yourself.
That's right. And yeah, you're going to be nervous the first couple of times, but once you do it often enough, it'll be okay. If you say you haven't done something yet, that makes you a yet.
Yeah.
You are so funny, Mark. I don't understand why you don't have a lot of people in your chats on Sunday. Mr. Comedian. He's also got all kind of jokes that he does on his show too. I know what it is, Mark. You're blowing all them people away with all your farts. You're stinking up a room. You know how to clear a room. So if anybody has any questions having to do with reselling, whether it's YouTube, platforms, please ask. If you say you have, okay, we get like 24. I know you're growing now. You're finally getting more people in there. I was so used to seeing maybe 8. Now you're getting 20 plus. That is awesome.
Cool.
You're moving up. You're moving like George Weezy and Thelma.
Oh,
this week,
thank you, little Debbie.
I saw a video where this guy is using the Let Him Have It, but he's using a squirrel, a bird, a hawk, and something else, but he kind of repeats it. And it came up in my feed this weekend. I didn't subscribe to him. It wasn't anything that I was interested in, but yeah, it was pretty interesting what he did. Was that you doing that?
Me doing what?
I clicked on one and another one pops up on highlighting. Everyone wants to watch him smash up violins. Well, he does more than just violins. He smashes all kind of stuff up. And I thought he was going to do an episode where it was always breaking something up for some game that he's got to break something up to get a wrong answer or something. Mark, there you go. That'll be an idea for you and Glenn. And again, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. And if it has to do with reselling. Yesterday, I looked up something from, how many of y'all remember Kmart? Put a 1 in the chat if you know you remember Kmart. And the reason I'm asking is because I looked up something yesterday. And I don't know if any of y'all know this, so I'm going to ask the next question after. I knew I had an occasional fart in my videos. Single storage buying doing it. Yes. Okay. Now this is still dealing with Kmart. Still dealing with Kmart. How many of y'all know? Hello, Marcy. How many of y'all know that there is a online buying? You can go and buy on Kmart online.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yesterday, I was researching something. And it's like, what is this? Okay, so Cheryl says yes. I do. Do you know I worked where? Do you know I worked where? Hasn't been doing that long.
They've closed the ones here in
I'm
Kansas City.
I'm not sure what that question is, Michelle. Do you know I worked where? Yes. All right. No, I did not know. All right. I was researching something yesterday, and this is what popped up when I clicked the link. Walmart.com. You can buy appliances, clothing, baby clothes, electronics, just like it would be in the store, but all online. You basically sign up, and you can order from Kmart online at kmart.com. It came up yesterday when I was researching something that I have with is still new with the tag of Kmart on it. And this is how I found out that it was at kmart.com. Kmart.com, you now can get your stuff delivered to your home. I thought when they got rid of
JCPenney's did the same thing, didn't they?
I'm about ready to find out then. I'm not sure. I know we still have a JCPenney's here that I remember at our stores here.
You see Kmart, JCPenney's, Bed Bath & Beyond, they've closed all.
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah. Well, we still have a JCPenney's here. Not in my town, but like I got to go like 3 towns over to get there, but we do have one. But Sears is gone. I know Sears, I think, is still online too. But it was just amazing. I was researching something to see if I can find what was the comps on it, and Kmart.com came right on up. All right, if you want to know something, Richard worked. Know anything, Richard worked. If you wanted to know anything, Richard worked. Richard worked what? I'm confused. I'm trying to read what you're saying, and I don't know. I'll be don't. Yeah, I know, right? Kmart.com. And I was just researching to see what something sold, and Kmart.com came up. The blue light special. That's the biggest thing I remember about Kmart. Good morning, Spirit Junkie. Exactly. Yeah, I know JCPenney's is still around in our local area. Let's see. No more Sears here. Still have JCPenney's. Yeah, same here. He worked there. Oh, he worked there at Kmart. Yeah. Yeah. That I knew. Yeah. But again, it doesn't matter. I still got his camera still got to be on when he comes on the show.
Edward. Hello, bud.
Yeah, we still have a JCPenney's. Hello, Edward. Welcome. No, I'm not going to allow you to get them. No. So anyhow, I wanted to bring that up because I noticed that yesterday when I was doing the sourcing on an item that has Kmart sticker on it. And that's what came up when I looked it up. Sears is still fighting bankruptcy, I think. They're still having many problems. Okay. Let's see. Good morning, Edward. JCPenney's in Houston. Good morning. Let's see here. If any seller wants to join this Saturday's Vintage and Makers Market Marathon, we have 2 spots left. All right, there you go.
Oh.
Richard, you work at Kmart? I always thought you worked at somewhere else. Yeah, I sure do. I just got to get it off my spreadsheet. Here's the link if anybody is interested in wanting to join up for StreamYard. If you haven't used it before and you want to get to, that's the referral link that I just put in the chat that you can use. That's a referral link. Oh, who was that?
Hey, Lisa.
Spirit Junkie. There you go. The link, I just put it in the chat for y'all right here. That is the referral link for StreamYard.
Hey, Mary.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome. Mary, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Yeah, Jacqueline Smith, I've sold some of her items new with tags, and they've gone for some good money. I was surprised.
I think
I mean,
I've still got some. I think I've still got some of her sunglasses on eBay listed. But yeah, I've sold.
hello, Mia.
Hey, Mia.
Okay, I'm going to ask this question, and you don't have to put the address, the whole complete address. But Richard, where did we live when we were kids? What street did we live on as kids? And I'll give you two. You can do any one of the two that we had before we moved. Just the name of the street. Because that I don't talk about. So you would be the only one to know that answer. I'll turn you blue if you can answer that question correctly. Because we were at one address for a while until we moved. And what was the year we moved if you give me that new address? I'm not usually up this early, but I have a grandbaby. Oh, okay. Well, you got the year right. And yes, but that's Michelle answering it. I need you to answer that on your channel, boo. You need to be on your channel to answer that. And that's not the right year, though. I can tell you that much. It was the year Mona was born. Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So, Richard, make sure you answer that on your channel. That might be why you can't come on. You're not on your channel. You're on somebody else's channel. You guys are helping keep me awake. Awesome. Richard, do you remember what year? That was the year. What year was the baby of the family born? Because that was the year we moved. Actually, yeah, because that was when, yeah. Yeah, but Mona was, that's correct. Now, Richard, you're, okay. Now you're back on your other channel. I wanted you to be on mine. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Lord Jesus. Yes, Mona was born in 90. Yes, and the name was Mona. Yes. And that was in 1971. Because we're all born in even years, and she was the only one born in an odd year. Lisa, check your email. I need some help. Lisa. That is correct. We lived in a double. Now, my uncle, my dad's twin brother, and my uncle, my godfather, we lived in a duplex. We lived on one side, of my dad's twin brother lived on the other side with his wife and kids. Yes, that is correct. Okay, Richard, you and I need to talk. We're trying to figure out that other channel that you're on. Well, yeah, my sister was a few months. We had actually, when my grandfather was still alive, we actually had, the house was actually built in a new neighborhood where we moved. And that was correct, Brook Street. But my sister was only a few months old when we moved into the new house.
And you set the kitchen on fire?
Who?
Apparently you.
No, I did not. Oh, no, I did not set no kitchen on fire. Dude, where you get that story?
We're finding the dirt out now.
I've never burned anything in the house. If anybody burned something, that was you putting something in a light switch and burned the light with the wall and try to blame it on me. You want to go there with me? That was you that did that in the light. I've never burned down a kitchen. Oh, no, I didn't forget. All Ours Daddy, of course. No, I didn't. Anywho, I know that for a fact. No, I didn't. I don't know where you're getting that story from. Anywho, no. Oh, no. No, I did not. That I know for a fact I did not. Yes, you did. You did put a burn mark on the wall and try to blame me for it. what was that project you were using at school? You know, when back in the day you had these little kits you can make electronical stuff,
Yeah.
like from Radio Shack, and that's what he had. And he put something in the light socket, and it made this char mark on the wall. And he tried blaming me on it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mama. Yeah. Dad, the kids are fighting. Where it went? Renee, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? No, that's one thing I know I didn't do, and I'll bring that up with Daddy. Good morning, Robin. How are you doing? Yes, I know what I did. I almost got electrocuted. Yep. Simply Vigo, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And look, I ran out that room. Daddy, because Richard did.
Now, is Richard older or younger than you?
He's older than me.
Okay.
He's the oldest. I was not, yeah. All right. So, if anybody has any questions about reselling, please ask away in the chat, because I'm going to have a talk with Daddy. Because I talk to him twice a week, sometimes once a week. So, yeah, that's my agenda of questions for Daddy. Speaking of that, Daddy's doing okay. He had his back surgery on his birthday last week, and he's doing pretty good.
Good.
Off to the doctors to consult about my CAT scan on my. Oh, well, hope everything goes well for you, Renee.
Yeah.
Wow. Mark.
Good one, Mark.
No, not at all. My brother had a chemistry that he made gunpowder for. Oh, okay. Richard didn't do that. On the road, we'll let you know. Ella's on the road again. She can't
I
wait to
almost
get on
set the
the
kitchen
road
on
again.
fire when I was a kid.
I know somebody burnt water in a pot, and it wasn't me. If you want to go there. Thank you. So yeah, don't forget to also check with Ella. She does also auctions once a month for new people that are wanting to get part of doing auctions. And glad you're here too. Was getting to that time also, by the way, today. Yeah, it's after 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we have the Braided Picker Scott goes live every Wednesday. So let's go ahead and raid his channel. If you haven't checked it out, he's got almost 100-something people in his chat most of the time. But he also does a lot of Q&As and talks about different things about like reselling on eBay. I think mainly eBay and Amazon. I think they're the two platforms he sells on. But he's on right now. He just went live. And that is the Braided Picker Scott. So would y'all please go over there and make sure to raid him. And that is the Bearded Picker Scott. I try to be, Richard. Make people laugh. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, if anybody would like to come on after the show's over, remember, you still got to have your camera on after the show. The link is going to be at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up. Also, don't forget, if you are a member of the channel and you would like to be on the auction for March the 5th, I have 4 spots available. I'm trying to get that one filled first. On March the 5th and April the 2nd, the spots of 4 o'clock to 5:30 are available. So it's every half hour, 4 slots. Give me at least 2 choices of what 2 slots you would like for either March and or May, because that's the only amount I have left on the next 2 shows. And also don't forget, on every Wednesday, if you would like to be a guest on the Hump Day auction, I'm looking to fill in 2 per show. And I need to fill up some spots for in the month of March. So make sure you email me by this Saturday, because the first March show, I need to make sure your names are in the description bar with your information. That's one thing I do on all my shows and all my auctions, is the person who's on my panel, their information's in the description. So make sure you email me with two different dates. And also in March, I only have, let me get back to those dates. March the 6th and March the 27th are the only 2 dates I have available as of right now for March. And then in May, I have a few dates available as well. So if you would like to be a second or the other guest on the Wednesday show, please make sure to reach out to me and let me know at my email, which is CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. And so as I say before you in each and every show, don't forget today at 1 o'clock is our Hump Day auction. Come check it out. Yarn Again, Teresa, and Robert Richard Tuchman are the guests for the day. Let's see here. What was in the chat I just saw? Steadfast says, so how many sellers at a time are you having on Just Jump Day auction these days? 2. I'm adding a total of 2. I'm already booked till August, but I'm adding another guest each day. So there's some days I do have a second guest on, so that'll be 2 a day every Wednesday. So I'm adding one more guest. So those are the dates that I'm giving you that I need to get guests on for this month in March, because then I'm going to be adding one more guest for the days that I already have. And I had a cancellation on this month coming up March the 27th. So that gives me 2 for the 27th of March. So yeah, starting March, I already got my guest for the day. We're talking about starting to fill the calendar back up now in March. I heard you say 2, but that is a total of 6 per auction. No, we have our co-host and we have our guest. There is 2 guests per show. I have my co-host every Wednesday. Those are permanent. But I'm talking about guest. I was only having 1 guest. Now I'm going to have 2 guests, and that's 2 guests per show. So you got myself as the host. You have Debbie and Max, Dawn and Mary, and Ella. So there's 3 co-hosts. I'm hosting. They're my co-host, and 2 guests. I don't sell on Wednesdays. And everybody's been doing 4 per round, and we're still doing 5 to 6 rounds. So yeah. That is how we're doing it. I got my 3 co-hosts. I'm hosting it. And then we have 2 guests. But everybody's doing 4 per round. And they're averaging about 5 to 6 rounds, depending on how fast they go. And it's been going pretty good since our new way of doing our auction. So if you have any questions and you're thinking about it, go back and watch this. Yes, Renee. And it's been going so fast that's why we're adding another guest. Go back and watch the last couple of Wednesdays and you see how fast everybody's been going. I have a whole new way of doing my auctions. And it works. Everybody does it. People do rapid fire run. That's 6 minutes only. So if you have any questions and wondering how that's working out, go check out our Wednesday shows in the previous. I do have a playlist of all Hump Day auctions. Every show that I do has its own playlist. So go ahead and check it out. So as I say before I end each and every show, if you'd like to come on after the show's over, the link is still at the top of the chat. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, okay? You hear?